Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a little different than I originally planned. Initially, I wanted to make a video about how we potty trained our toddler. Chell is almost 3, she'll be 3 in June, and she is officially potty trained. No more diapers, she is using the toilet every time, and it sucks. So when I wanted to make a video about it, I was like, yeah, I should give you guys like the 5 steps we use to potty train her, my 5 best tips. But then I realized that there's a lot of videos like that. And instead, I should be honest with you guys and honest with myself and just say that like potty training sucks. So instead of the happy, helpful, the video you'd expect, I am instead going to tell you the reasons that I think potty training sucks. The things that like no one tells you about potty training that you have to learn on your own. So, if you have a young child who isn't potty trained, listen up. If you've already potty trained your kid, hear me out and let me know if you agree with these reasons. Potty training sucks because it is disgusting. Like, it is so gross. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, well, obviously it's gross. Like, I expect it to be gross. Okay, I expected it to be gross too. But here's what happened to me last night. Okay, this is the reason I decided to switch gears on this video. So last night, I'm singing the Frozen theme song with my daughter Chell, as all parents do. So Chell, as she usually does, decides that I can't sing it right. Like, I'm not as good as Elsa. So she puts her hands over my mouth to stop me from singing. Okay, she does this all the time, but you know what? Now that she's potty trained, she puts her hands over my mouth and they smell like a butt. A butt on my mouth. It's gross. She has good hygiene. We make sure she washes her hands, but there's no diaper barrier anymore. It just smells like butt. Another reason potty training sucks is because my kid, who used to be so hard to change, now is begging to be back in diapers. And it's just like the irony of that drives me crazy. She used to just roll and like, I want a diaper. But now that I'm like, okay, you don't need a diaper, go in the potty, all she wants is a diaper. Can I have a diaper, please? Just go in the potty. No one told me that potty training would be such a long process. There's all these videos of like 1 day potty training, 1 weekend potty training. It just doesn't happen like that. That's not how it works. You can't just get it done, no accidents after 1 day. I mean, maybe some people can. Maybe some people are like really just all about it and they focus. But in this house, it's just, I mean, everything has been peed on. The other day, this might be too much information for some of you, so just hit that forward 15-second button if you feel like it might be. But the other day, I walked into our kitchen and I saw my daughter crouched on the floor and she was going, and I was like, Chell, what are you doing? She goes, I almost pooped on the floor. You guys know how close I was to having poop on my kitchen floor. Potty training sucks. I will share with you guys how we potty trained Chell, since I just made you listen to all of that. There will be a reward. The way we potty trained our daughter is using this right here. Skittles. We bribed her. We straight up, no, we rewarded her. So anytime she went pee in the potty, we did like a huge big party dance. Like, I was so excited. And then I would give her 2 Skittles. There's actually been times recently, because she's basically potty trained, where she goes pee in the potty. She's like, Mom, I peed. And I'm like, good job, Chell. And she just looks at me and she's like, Mom, be excited. So then I have to do like the, woo, yay. So she's still like all about that excitement. Still wants her Skittles every time. I feel like she's gonna be 16 and just have to have like a little jar of Skittles in the bathroom for a little self-reward. But you know what? That'll be her problem and her future spouse's problem, not mine. We also have like 3 potties in our house. There's this one, we have one in our bathroom, and then upstairs in Chell's room, we have one of those miniature toilet ones that makes the actual flushing sound. So no matter where she is, there's a potty within reach. But still, she's peed on everything. What you doing, mister? You getting into stuff? You found a question? This is a really cool thing that my mom got me for my birthday. Quotes and questions on hopes and dreams. What'd you pull out, Atlas? Should this be our question of the day? The quote is, your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. I like that. How would your little bit, okay. Did you guys see that? Oh, thank you, Mr. Atlas. How would your life look now if you had taken a different path in the past? Ooh, that's deep. I think if I had taken a different path, I would have had a very clean house. That really is, though, an interesting question. I feel like in my life, probably in like your guys' lives, I've lived a lot of different lives. So there's tons of different paths I could have taken. I have a psychology degree, so I could have taken the path and become a psychologist. If I had done that, I wanted to work with the elderly or with like veterans. So that would have been a different life. I also have an engineering degree, so if I had stayed on that path, I would have been an engineer somewhere, traveling the world, seeing all sorts of stuff. But I didn't. I didn't take either of those paths. I took this path, and now I'm here with my kiddos and with you guys and with Corey, who is up in the office. I'm gonna show you guys how I make my coffee because I think it's kind of ingenious. Now, this might not be a good idea right now because I've already had a cup of coffee and I'm already very, very chatty, but I also have 2 kids, one of which is gonna wake up at any time and the other one is, I don't know, just playing some really loud music. So first you get a cool coffee cup that inspires you and makes you happy, and then boom, Ovaltine. Okay, so this is chocolate malt Ovaltine. I can't see you guys unless I do this. So chocolate malt Ovaltine into the coffee cup, and you just put a lot, just a lot in there, okay? Oh, that's a lot. Here's the thing about chocolate malt Ovaltine. If you're a breastfeeding mom, this malt stuff is actually supposed to help with breast milk production. So I'm pretty sure that's true. And then you put milk in there, so it's like a really thick chocolate milk. So you get your milk in there, you just go ahead and, I mean, that's not, it's mainly gonna be coffee, but it's really good. Okay, so then we put our coffee in there. I gotta get out of this shot. Okay, coffee, 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 coffee. This isn't a sponsor deal. I'm just gonna go drink this. Chell just woke up from her nap and saw a picture of her daddy and asked, is that daddy? Is he with Grandpa Keith? In this picture, Chell, daddy is not with Grandpa Keith. He's with a guy named Jay Leno. Do you want to see? Come look. See? There's daddy and Jay Leno. Do you know who Jay Leno is? For those of you who do know who Jay Leno is, and for those of you who don't, Corey used to be a guest on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno in a previous life. This is when Corey was a stuntman, way before I ever knew him. But he was actually featured on Jay Leno's very last episode as one of the craziest guys Jay has ever met. Chell, your daddy's a pretty cool dude. He's done a lot of interesting things and met a lot of interesting people.
Do you want to read a book with me?
Yes, I want to read a book with you. This is the coolest book ever.
Book.
This is a book. Yeah, let's read it. Let's show everybody. Let's read the book. Meow! What you guys can't see because it's on the other side is she's a kitty. Meow! Isn't this the cutest book ever? I love this. Our friends brought it from Japan. Oh, yeah, meow. You gotta put it over your eyes. Meow. Like that? Am I a good cow?
Yeah.
Yay! I'm a dragon.
Yeah.
Dragon!
That's it.
So we're sitting here at the table having dinner, and I'm just watching Atlas eat everything. He literally ate like half of my breakfast this morning, and I'm not even kidding. Like, I had 2 eggs, he ate 1, and he ate some of my like vegetables and stuff, which is okay. It's totally cool. Like, he's my kid, he needs to grow. But then like, he just ate like everybody's dinner.
He's reaching for
And he's
more.
reaching for more. I know it's just 1 Cheerio, but like, he just took like a handful of food, right? And he put it in his mouth, and he gets his whole hand in there and goes, ah! It's like he pushes it down his throat. Well, he got like a handful of like these, what do you call it? Pasta noodles?
Yeah.
Pasta noodles. He shoveled the food in his mouth, and then he swallows, he goes, ugh. I was like, wow, kid, I can't do that. I don't know how he does it. You just put food away. You don't even chew it. I mean, you barely have teeth. I get it, but like, you are an eating machine.
The Atlas. Yeah, that's you.
He's crazy.